And Antique Carpio. It's $3. Thank you, Antique Carpio. They say, Tom and Ben, I've been watching the 2005 Justice League animated series, and it's pretty good, but sometimes quite silly.
Ooh.
So here's a Lorestice League or Yogscast League.
Perfect.
They continue to donate again. Oh, God, I need to... Oh, shit. Okay, right. I've seen the answer now. So
okay.
You have to play this.
Sure.
Fighting alongside the likes of Superman, there's a member of the Justice League who's literally just a Napoleonic soldier, or...
He can't just be a Napoleonic soldier. How did he get there?
There's a villain hired by the government whose special ability is that he can keep the time quite well.
I can totally imagine there's a guy called the Timekeeper, and he has perfect time sense.
Like, DC has a lot of fucking characters that are garbage.
Yeah, and almost everything I've ever heard or read about old Justice League stuff, the Justice League grossly outclasses whoever they're fighting.
Yeah, when Superman turns up and there's just really shitty people. The Condiment King, exactly.
Yeah.
Calendar Man.
Yeah, they've got the most overpowered heroes and the most underpowered villains. How the Joker keeps up with Batman, I have no fucking idea. He's just a crazy man.
Yeah.
And Batman's the best in the world at everything and a billionaire. And still struggles to keep that man behind bars.
Oh, yeah, because they're just awful. And I guess plot contrivance.
So I can totally believe there's Time Man. That makes sense to me. As for Napoleonic Soldier, I mean, it could be true, but it's not as fun as the Timekeeper. Because I feel like DC villains think of the name first and work backwards.
Yeah.
And you didn't even... I can't even think what Napoleonic Man's called. So he doesn't exist.
Oh.
That's my reasoning. You've got reinforcements.
Revolutionaire. So the answer is the second one. The villain is Temple Fugate, the Clock King.
Hooray!
His villain origin story is that someone made him late once and he vowed to get his revenge.
Nice. Yep, better deploy the entire Justice League on that guy.
Yeah, quick, send out Superman to beat the shit out of this terror.
But not on his own. He also needs Wonder Woman, who's basically just as strong as him.
Yeah.
And the Flash, who can teleport, basically. And the man who's best at everything in the world.
Also, to track him down, Batman. Batman's here. Yeah. He doesn't have anything better to do. We've got to get this guy who might be on time.
Yeah, and bring the green space cop in as well.
Oh, yeah, all of those guys. Just pretty fucking dumb.
Just massive overkill. Big Hatter.
It's way too crunchy. Yeah, also, I prefer lighter games. Big Hatter, very nice.
These magnificent hats are a visual proclamation of eternal domination, reminding all who behold them of the indomitable force their wearers have become.
Yeah, it's true. The bigger hat, the better the hat.
Oh, look, his whole army is 25% less upkeep, and his leadership aura is 50% bigger.
That's a good fucking hat.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Shit, I need that hat. If I could just pay 25% less rent every month.
Oh my God.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Just go up to my landlord and be like, fucking hat, bitch.
Fuck you. And they're like, whoa, please, let me check. I didn't realize how big it was.
Let me refund you for all of last year.
Oh my God, yeah, big hat energy.
Oof. Well done, Nagash.
Lich Gobbo. Donates $50. Thank you, Lich Gobbo.
Ooh,
very kind.
wow, that is very kind. Thank you.
There's a "'Tis I, the Lich of the Pile. I come from the depths to let you, Tom, young wizard of night shrooms, and Ben, young wizard of nerds, that I have been watching for many years, and I finally awoken to donate. Would you two also wish to become a Lich? So what's the Lich like? What's the mechanics of Lich? You're just like a magic...
Well, I don't know if it's changed, but it used to be that a Lich was just a necromancer who had died and was had resurrected themselves.
Right. Okay.
So like, they were an undead wizard, whereas a necromancer was like a human who learnt death magic. The Lich had like died and rezzed themselves. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll pick Lich over being dead, but I think I'd rather hold on as long as I can
To be
to my juicy, wet life parts.
Juicy, wet life parts.
I don't want to dry up, because that's what happens. It's like in Mario, right? Dry Bowser, dry Koopa,
Oh yeah, like the dry bones.
dry bones. Same as these guys.
Dry bones.
Dry bones.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'd be into a Lich. I reckon I could do that. As long as I can have like a... You know how like some people have like spooky, ghostly, hair tendrils? If I can have like a green, glowy, spectral beard...
Oh, that'll be fun.
And a big hat. I'd be down.
Yeah, that makes sense. That sounds awesome. Do you mind if I go pee?
Yeah, go and pee. I kind of need to pee as well in a minute.
All right. Okay, I'll be right back. Or should we just have a little break? We can do a break screen.
Oh, we can do a little break.
Pee together.
On Valentine's Day, Ben? I thought you would never ask. Yeah, we'll be back very shortly. So stay tuned.
Okay.
But
Let's hold hands. We'll be back in 5.
we'll hold something. So, heard a fun statistic on piss.
Ooh.
That almost all animals pee for about 20 seconds.
Really?
It doesn't matter if you're a mouse or if you're an elephant.
Wow.
It's about 20 seconds.
Oh my god. So pee speed is relative to pee volume. So if you've got big old bladder full of loads of pee, you have big pee hole and high pressure. And if you've got little one, you just like bloop, 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 bloop.
Smaller. Yeah.
Wow, just as God intended.
Just as God intended. God was like, 20 seconds?
So if,
That's a hard rule.
so if you pee for longer than or shorter than 20 seconds, heresy.
Yeah. So it's kind of give or take a little.
You have 2 seconds leeway.
And it's just like the perfect piss storm.
I love that. Right, well, there you go.
So
I'm going to have to start timing myself to see how godly I am.
if you're ever like, somewhere and someone's peeing for a lot longer or shorter, then they're a pod person, cannot be trusted. You have to kill them.
They're from another planet. That is very good to know.
Right.
Is it the same for people, or are people different?
No, it's like on average, everyone pees for about the same amount of time on like a full bladder, I think is the idea. So yeah, you're welcome.
Good to know. I feel like my life is enriched by this fact.
Me too. See?
Also, I wonder how true it is. Because I've never timed myself.
I'd say.
Sometimes I'm peeing for ages, and sometimes it's a quick little pee.
So I think it's just, there's probably rules and caveats in here. But like scientists did a science test.
Well, if it was a science test.
Yeah, the scientists, they fucking know what's going on, right?
I trust. I have faith, because that's what science is. Blind faith.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's how it works.